Now, in Imo State, the Independent National Electoral Commission had announced that APC won the North Okigwe Zone and Imo West Oluzon seat. The Labour Party won one seat to become the main opposition party in the state, while the People's Democratic Party failed to clinch any of the seats. A former lawmaker, Patrick Unwa-Bueze of the APC, was declared the winner of Imo North Okigwe Zone, having polled 57,388 votes to beat his closest rival, Emmanuel Okewulonu of the PDP, who polled 32,377 votes. But for the PDP candidate in Imo North Senatorial District, Emmanuel, he says the result declared by INEC can be contested. Interesting. Joining me in the studio is PDP Senatorial candidate Imo North Emmanuel Okewulonu to talk about these discrepancies that he said he noticed during the election. Welcome.
Thank you,
okay, so first of all, I know that in Okigwe Zone, there are 6 local governments in that particular senatorial district.
Right.
And out of that particular senatorial district, 6 local governments were supposed, election was supposed to happen in the 6 local governments.
Right.
So tell us, did election actually, happen in the 6 local governments? And why do you say the result can be contested? Because you don't feel that that's the true state of things. Tell us.
Well, Ademola, thanks for having me here. Like you said, my name is Chief Emmanuel Okewulonu. I am the PDP candidate for the Imo North Senatorial election that took place on the 25th of February 2023. In Imo North, I come from a zone that has 6 local government areas. And personally, I come from Obo local government. We have a challenge in Imo State. We have a challenge in Imo North. In the election of 25th, I should say that the election was very, very free, fair, credible to a large extent. Like in the local government I come from, in Obo local government, the elections took place, no rancor, no issues of insecurity. And going to Hitubuhama, one of the local government areas, the elections were very free. To cut the long story short, out of the 6 local government areas, I won clearly in 4 local government areas. The records are there. I think I have the results. And I came second in the 5th local government of East Alambano local government area. Now coming to Okigwe local government, where there is insecurity, where there is heavy presence of these boys that are very restive. And they went there and conducted elections without the beavers. In Okigwe local government, we have 11 wards.
Are you saying INEC conduct elections in Okigwe local government without the beavers?
Without the beavers.
How many words? I think in Okigwe local government you have like 11 words.
Yeah, in Okigwe local government they have 11 wards in Okigwe local government.
So how come in 11 wards you're saying that INEC never conducted election with the beavers?
No, out of the 11 wards of Okigwe local government, elections held in 4 of the 11 local governments.
All right.
11 wards.
Okay.
Pockets of, election in the polling booths. But in 7 wards of Okigwe local government, no election. As I speak here today, people have left their ancestral homes. People are no longer living in the 7 wards of Okigwe local government. From Akoward, Wibu, to Ogi, to Ihube. You go there now, you don't see people. People have left their homes, have run away. So for your information, Okigwe local government is the area we have greatest insecurity in Imo State. And in Okigwe zone, this is where you see human beings being beheaded. And people have left their homes. And INEC is telling us that elections held in the 7 wards of Okigwe, no elections was conducted in the 7 wards of Okigwe.
What if INEC tells you there was security to give the people to cast their vote?
My brother Ademola, nobody can access Aku ward. Nobody can access Ihube ward. Nobody can access Ogi ward. Nobody can access there. The elected cannot even go there. These boys have occupied the place. You can't access there. And today, APC went to those walls and generated the results. From nowhere, my brother, let me tell you, I come from Obo local government. You know, we have about 68,000 registered voters. But we could only get about 18,000 voters to vote on that day. In Hituboma, about 58,000 voters. They voted less than 16,000. In East Alambano, the biggest in the zone, with about 98,000 voters, they voted less than 19,000.
98,000 registered voters.
Registered voters.
Okay.
But they voted about 19,000 votes in Okigwe local government, where there is heavy presence of these boys that are not happy about the happenings in Imo State. Most of them have been laid out of their jobs, and they are there doing their thing, occupying their land. And the APC, when they are generated over 40,000 votes. I want to tell you, the highest number of voters are in East Alambano, 98,000 registered voters. But how many did they vote? No insecurity in East Alambano. We got about less than 19,000 voters that voted on that very day. Then coming to Okigwe local government, with all the insecurity in the area, they got 40,000 votes for APC. My brother, this is the problem in Okigwe, and that's why we are here today. We want to contest that election. The vote didn't come from Okigwe local government. The mandate declared, Inobo got less than 2,000 votes. Iduboma got about 3,000 votes. In East Alambano, about 3,000 something votes. On the whole, he got about 12,000 votes in 5 local government areas. And I got over 30,000 votes in 5 local government areas. Then they went to Okigwe from nowhere, from an empty community. They generated 40,000 votes for Mr. Patrick of APC. It's unfortunate. My brother, these things has to stop. This is not the first time I'm running for the Senate. In 2020, after the death of our former senator, Ben Wachimoku, may so rest in peace, I ran for the Senate. The same party ran against me in PDP and won me in the primaries. I ran to a court party and contested. In that election, APC had 2 aspirants. The president, senator, representative of Kigwe Zone, contested with me, with Chief Ararume, Ifeanyi Ararume. APC had 2 so-called candidates. He won an election. And APC got 36,000 votes with the 2 candidates in that election. And I secured about 2,000 votes. INEC went ahead and declared APC winner without any candidates at all. So these are problems. And that's why I'm asking government to come in Imo State. My brother, we have a problem. We have a government in Imo State. All they do is declare us winner. Let them go to court. And each time they go to court, they have a way of getting victory. So this is the problem in Okigwe Zone.
Okay, so I really want to get this thing straight, because are you saying that Mr. Patrick got over 40,000 votes in Okigwe?
In one
local government
area, where people have deserted their homes.
So if that, because you are claiming that you won in 4 local governments.
4 local governments.
Out of the 6.
Out of the 6.
Out of the 6.
Yes.
You came first in 4 local government
areas. With wide margin. With wide margin.
So when okay, first of all, you know, elections are in different cycles. When you at the polling unit, you move straight to the local government, you know, collation center and all of those things. Did you at any point at that particular time table your concerns, you know, from the polling units? Of course, you have your agents who, of course, who are monitored. Did you lay down these issues, to the INEC or the polling officers as at the time? And what was their response?
Well, I did, like I said before, in Obo local government area, the elections went free, fair, no rank.
The only local government you are contesting now is Okigwe.
Is Okigwe, where there is great insecurity. As we speak, people are no longer in their central homes in these 7 wards. And that's where they went without deploying beavers. And they wrote results. So, my brother, we have a very big problem in Okigwe in that election. And it's unfortunate that we have election today where INEC could not protect the candidates. For the first time, I'm seeing an umpire. It's just like a referee, in charge of Man U Chelsea. You blow penalty for Man U, you got to position the ball, and you kick the ball. And Scott God, that's what we saw in Okigwe, where INEC holistically ended the APC to right results. I'll tell you this. On the day of election, we monitored everywhere in Okigwe zone. I monitored Obo, Idubo, Mahime, Isiala, and of course, on Imo. They were all very peaceful. Getting to Okigwe, I was getting calls that they were not allowed, our agents were not allowed to access the place. I had to drive down to Okigwe. They could not allow me to access the place. And they were there writing results. The military blocked everybody, including my agents. Nobody was able to access the collation center. So these are the issues we had in Okigwe. We have a free election in the remaining 5 for the local government areas, except Okigwe.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you this. You are only contesting 7 wards because you have 11 wards in Okigwe. So you are saying that out of the 11 wards, there are 4 wards is where election held. So you are contesting 7 wards. Does that suffice that the election was not credible? Can it amount to the fact that the election was not credible when you're saying you are contesting 7 wards out of the 11?
Well, Mr. Demola, I don't know how best to describe what happened there in Okigwe. That not being credible is a total fraud. Even in the
because I remember remember when you started, you said the election was credible.
Credible. No. In the 5 local government areas of Okigwe.
You know that if I have the other party here,
yes,
he would also come and say, in the 5 local government, it's probability, in the 5 local government, the election was also not credible. I'm just saying.
I doubt anybody can say that. Okigwe.
So, you politicians can be very funny, how you place your matters.
Yes.
But can the 7 words, is it enough to say the elections were not credible?
It's enough. Let me go down a little. Even in the 4 wards they conducted election, they manipulated the results. The total accredited voters in those 4 wards is less than 3,000. Or how APC got over 10,000 votes from the 4 wards beats my imagination. And this is a problem. Even in the 4 wards elections held, less than 3,000 persons voted. Yet they went there and generated over 10,000 votes. I don't know the magic they did. Of course, the beavers are there to say who did what, and how they got those results from those 4 wards that they conducted elections. So this is the situation in Okigwe and in Imo State today. And I must tell you, Ademola, we have a challenge in Imo State. We have a challenge in Okigwe zone. We have a problem where even the government at the center and the INEC will tell you, go to court. When they are doing something that is apparently very wrong and bad. Can you imagine a candidate, as you know, by around 2 a.m. on Sunday, I got information that APC and INEC are collecting results at the local government area. I had to move from Owore to Okigwe local government, only to see Patrick into Wednesday.
But those are allegations that you're saying happened.
Yeah.
If you say you get you get information that they were collating results by 2 a.m.
Yes.
Where was your agent? Your agent?
Everybody was just away. Everybody was just away. Even when I said the collation center, they immediately chased me away.
Anyways, they are just allegations.
Until allegation.
Until it is proven.
We have records, we have videos where an EO was mutilating results at Okigwe local government area. An EO. It's on tape. And I was there myself. I was asking her, why are you changing results here? But I go to Okigwe local government area, only particularly the Beze and the INEC officers and the military. We are in the hall compiling results for the Senate. And I got there, I queried them. The military said I should leave that place. I insisted that I will not leave. It's my election. They said, no, we are all chased away from the collation center. And all they did was to collect results from the 7 wards where election did not hold. Where beavers were not deployed. Where records are there that the election did not hold. If INEC should provide beavers today, you see those records there that election did not hold there. That's the results. From where? How can they even get 40,000 votes from a local government where there is heavy insecurity? Where people have run away from their central homes. Even when the INEC chairman had previously said that there is heavy security in Okigwe zone and in Okigwe local government, they went to that local government, one local government, and generated over 40,000 votes for a candidate. What's the magic? What's the magic? I must tell you, Mr. Demola, ask questions in Okigwe zone. The largest local government with the greatest number of people is Alambano, with over 98,000 registered voters. No insecurity. Yet, they had about less than 19,000 voters that voted on the 25th of February. How come that in the local government, where people have deserted, they can generate 40,000 votes?
What if the people of Okigwe thought about it that, okay, we want to vote because we want a change, so they don't mind the insecurity. They just want to, perform their civic duty by going to the poll. What if that was the case that happened in Okigwe?
There is nothing like that, Mr. Demola. There are no persons to do the voting there. There are no persons to do any form of accreditation in those 7 wards. No persons. People are no longer living. They go to Ihube, one of the wards in Okigwe zone. People's houses are being burned. In fact, in Okigwe local government, you cannot say you are a politician. Your house will be burned down the next day. You cannot do that in Okigwe local government area.
Let me ask you the last question.
Yeah.
What do you want?
What I want?
Yes, sir.
Well, as a candidate, as a popular candidate, as one the people so loved, because I've been the vanguard of taking care of people, the widows, the less privileged, building houses for the poor, the low in the society. People came out and voted for me. I got the highest number of votes cast on the 25th. What I'm asking for, of course, I went to Abuja when we had a window of review. Even though INEC refused to attend to any of those applications. If they had reviewed the result of Okigwe, of course, INEC could have declared me winner. Because I won in 4 local government areas, clearly. So what's the magic one can get to win from one local government area with all the insecurity in that local government area? So what I'm asking, even though today we are filing our papers in the courts, so let me not preempt what is going to happen, but I know that at the end of the day, I will be declared winner of the Imo North Senatorial election.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel Okewulono. I must also tell you that the views of Mr. Emmanuel Okewulono are his personal views, his personal opinions. So just to put that out there for all our viewers. Thank you very much for coming on the show. Of course, we'll still like to have you more so that we can follow up on all of the things that happen if indeed things turn out the way you want it to be.